should be renewing the stream shortly.
I just saw a video came up for our channel account recommended called Teemo Top Lane. And I remember how much I liked Teemo. I remember how much I liked to play as Teemo and hated to play against Teemo.
That's a good character design.
Yeah.
Thank arrows. No, you're not annoying us. We love you.
Yeah, come back all the time. Oh, I just got the thing. I hear jamming 90s like rock.
Well, it's not 90s, it's 2000s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is Jam Project.
Oh, okay.
No matter what era they're in, it's always jamming.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's in the name.
Yeah, I meant to... I'm a Teemo player. Well, I was back when I actually played League of Legends several years ago after I decided I didn't like it anymore. Yeah, my champions of choice were Teemo. If I was going top lane, I liked Teemo and Garen and Darius mostly.
You like Darius, really?
Yeah, he's pretty. He's really good.
I mean, he is. I don't think you ever played him.
Yeah, probably
when we played together. That's
well, because mostly when we played together, I was going ADC.
So this game is Super Robot Wars Scramble Commander 2. It is a weird side game in the Super Robot Wars franchise. Super Robot Wars is normally a turn-based strategy game. Fire Emblem, as much as it kills me to, because it's not an exact analogy, but
right.
Fire Emblem is the closest thing that people would be familiar with.
It's a tile-based, like turn-based tactic thing.
So this is not. This is actually like more like an RTS.
Okay.
Sans base building.
Oh well, that sounds fun.
Like it's pretty cool.
Starscream, is that you?
Fuck you. That's Don Kuga.
I just he had the sort of like red eyes on the in the weird man face.
No, shut the fuck up. So what we have here is a real-time tactical RPG or tactical strategy game where we are directing our units via we're in the role of the commander. We're not playing as the actual units.
Okay.
And
you're giving orders.
Yeah, exactly. All right. And you can basically modify. You can basically set behaviors for your guys. But that's sort of like the extent of what you can do.
Is that a Zaku?
It's a Hyzak.
Oh.
It's better. It's the Zeta Gundam era iteration of the Zaku.
Oh, okay. I saw a little red dot and green body.
Well, all the Xeon mechs have that model. It's called the Model I, and that's like the design.
Oh, okay.
So it's cool because you can see the robots fighting in real time.
Fucking that guy has two-tone hair and a scar. He's so cool.
Seriously,
he looks like a G1 Transformer.
He's not.
And he
predates Transformers by a lot.
Yeah, that's fine, but he
and also, he's like 5 robots put together.
Oh, is he a Voltron?
Yeah, I mean, he's a bunch of animal robots.
I was trying to think of a word to... I was trying to think of a single word that meant, combining Amalgam Robot.
Well, combiner works just fine.
Yeah.
That's the official vernacular for Transformers.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah. There's even an arc called Combiner Wars.
Oh, shit.
Which features a bunch of the combiners that fight in
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Black hair dude looks like City Hunter.
I mean, it's from that era of animation.
Oh.
Don Cougar is like is an 80s genre of animation. It's pretty typical of the genre, but it's managed to endure through Super Robot Wars as a classic.
Huh.
So people don't mind that it's kind of like tropey because it's one of the good examples. Of the shows. Whereas this robot is a completely original like OC robot. Banpresto tends to use those to kind of like they make original heroes and villains so they can like tie all the anime stories together around those things. And eventually Banpresto ended up with so many of them. I don't know why this is supposed to be imposing because it's another...
Yeah, it's just another Zaku or Hyzak.
It's another fucking Hyzak. But Yeah, Banpresto ended up making so many of these original characters that they were able to make an entirely different sub-Super Robot Wars continuity
Okay.
called Original Generation, and it only uses those original characters and robots.
But, I'm trying to think of who else I played in League of Legends. I played them three top.
You played Ash.
Yeah, no, I'm just doing every role. Like,
And Lux.
as ADC, I would go Ash, Caitlyn, or Tristana, mainly.
I don't think I ever saw you play.
Yeah, it was mostly like after we played, and then I was sort of just playing with Corwin
Oh, okay.
for a while. And then, yeah, mid, I would play Lux. Oh, I played Vlad top sometimes. Or,
I know I've never seen you play Vlad.
or mid. I would kind of play Vlad anywhere because I love him.
Really?
And he's,
I used to see Tim play Vlad, but
Yeah.
never you. And then I tried him once, and I couldn't get the hang of his playstyle.
yeah. The trick with Vlad is just build lifesteal because it stacks with his lifesteal, and then you never die.
What about when you do?
Or I'm sorry, not for it's spell vamp. I think for magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did somebody besides Vlad have that?
No, but it was items would give you spell vamp after a while.
Really? I don't remember that ever being a thing.
Yeah, they added some items like later on.
Oh, okay, I see.
Thomas wants to know if you can transform.
You cannot, unfortunately. This is a PS2 game, so it's already like kind of amazing that they had these robots like being animated in like real time, and also with the proper scaling, which is actually like a really huge deal because some of the robots are fucking huge compared to others. And like in the next stage, we're gonna fight enemies who are like teeny tiny compared to like Dan Cougar, who's like an L-sized robot.
Huh.
But yeah, you they don't. It's sad because like this stage has a segment where you need to protect the cockpit unit for Mazinger Z, which is it's a separate like plane kind of dealy that combines with the robot body
Yeah.
to fully form the thing. And that's one of like the most classic giant robot anime scenes, the Pilder going into Mazinger Z. That's
Oh,
it, by the
okay.
way. And they've done that in a lot of Super Robot Wars games because of how iconic it is. And you don't even get to see it happen in this game. It just happens off screen, which made me very disappointed.
That commander lady looks kind of like fucking Usagi from Sailor Moon.
I mean, I guess
She's got the sort of facial
Kinda.
structures and then the blonde.
I suppose.
Justin's a Kha'Zix man. When I was jungle, I played Yi or Skarner, and
You can customize you can choose which robots you want to use later on. You can also upgrade their individual like stats and whatnot. It's just not really worth doing at the beginning. I never played this game all the way through because it's entirely in Japanese, so I've just kind of picked it up again recently, and I've been trying to figure out how to play it. It's a bit slow going because there's not really any resources for this game, but I've had to figure out how to play enough games in Japanese that it's not impossible.
okay. You just like figure out, oh, that one is attack and that one is move.
Basically, I mean, like there's some documentation for the first Scramble Commander game.
I mean, since this is an emulator, I'm surprised there's not just a translated version.
I mean, well, that's a lot of work, especially for a PS2 game.
Okay.
There's a lot of there's like no.
I'm just surprised it doesn't exist because mostly
It's a very niche series. Is the big problem. You can find translations on like every other.
that fucking jump.
Yeah, right.
Is that just how you jump?
That's how he does.
Like there's no middle that you can't go lower than that.
I mean, it's not like a high speed combat game.
Okay.
If I ever end up playing Ace on this channel, like you'll see better stuff.
Okay.
In that regard. Ace is a kind of a similar idea, but it was made by the guys who do Armored Core, I believe. And so that is like a straight up like mech combat game.
All right.
You-
Oh, your buddy is fighting the boat. Back him up.
I'm gonna have to assume manual control just to get him out of this fucking rut.
Yeah, like get him out of that.
So yeah, the pathfinding can be pretty bad.
I'm having flashbacks to what is that psychological military game? The Surge? Or, no, not that's the Dark Souls thing.
Yeah.
Spec Ops. The
Oh, okay.
I'm having flashbacks to Spec Ops where like my dudes were just all like charging into the open. Hope I don't have to eat popcorn as a second meal. Oh, as a meal for the second time today. Popcorn's healthy.
It's not.
It's got nutrients.
It's less unhealthy if you get it with like air pop like nothing on it.
Yeah.
That's what my parents eat.
It's full of.
And I would rather be eating nothing.
It's full of vitamin P. The P stands for popcorn.
That is what P stands for.
Yes. The P stands for pine.
I was out of food today this morning, and I didn't.
Wait, who died?
They got stuck on the stupid boat, and so they wouldn't close in and use their damaging attacks. So they just stood at a distance and shot with their very weak range attacks, and the boat got destroyed.
Oh.
Because of that.
Are you trying to protect the boat?
Yeah.
Oh.
So normally what happens is you tell them to go into the area, and they'll close in and start beating the shit out of the guys with their good weapons.
Right.
But they got stuck this time.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't notice until it was too late.
You know what I
Try
like?
this again.
I'm reminded of Evangelion, right? Where most of the time, well, I don't watch like a ton of it, but with Mecha, I'm accustomed to seeing their big, cool weapon, the big sword. It's either like a solid sword or a beam sword, or some kind of melee weapon, and usually the guns are like just flat cannons for fighter crafts or little Vulcans or whatever.
It depends what you're watching.
But
Don Cougar is one of the few ones that has range attacks for the majority of its big weapons.
Okay.
It has a sword that pulls out, like Voltron or whatever. But the original like big finisher has it just like a bunch of guns just like pop out of like the chest region, including like that big cannon it's got on the back.
Yeah.
And they all just like unload on the bad guy.
Okay, Justin, it's nighttime. We have enough shade over here. Okay. We don't need. Did you see that? He's talking shit about you, Alex.
I don't know. He's saying that he's saying that that's how mecha streaming works.
Right. Okay.
He's not saying me specifically.
Okay.
Like, I don't know why you're taking this as a personal attack on my behalf.
All right. I was just looking out.
Justin and I are probably friends. There is evidence to support that this might be a thing.
The red head's forehead is so huge you can squash on it. Says Thomas.
Did you say squash or squat?
Well, he wrote squash.
I'm not sure. I think he might have meant squat.
I mean, maybe squashing is what all the kids are doing now.
They're calling it squashing.
Yeah. A boomer like me wouldn't know these things.
Get your ass in there.
It's like the opposite problem. Whenever I play squad things, I'm always telling them to fucking back the fuck up.
Like, I have to like manually like run him up there.
Yeah. Play squash. Oh, squash. Yeah, that is a game.
Oh, I see. Okay, play. But you can squash on it. Doesn't really denotes that you're talking about the game.
The game, yeah.
Squash.
I mean, yeah, he's verbing it.
You can't just verb.
It's like I can baseball on it.
But that's not how you use the word.
I know, but I'm in favor of verbifying things. It's faster, you know. I ain't got time for a whole.
Verbifying is also not a word.
I ain't got time for syntax or parts of speech and shit. All right.
I got no time for eludification.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta Ernie Cutler it up.
Actually, not a mecha stream, third-person strategy games. Oh, he says you get donged by RNG every time you play a third-person strategy.
How many have I played? I don't really remember playing very many of these.
Well, there was a. Wait, now I don't remember either.
Why are we all just jumping around?
They're jump kicking it. Like,
All right, we've finished the first part.
but
So all right, so he's going over to get this box, and I have to have this little plane of mine fly over to the ship very slowly. Watch it go.
oh no, do we have to see the whole thing? No.
Well, that's why in the meantime, I'm gonna walk over and pick up this box.
Damn. The mecha walks faster than the plane flies.
Yeah, I don't know why the powder moves so slow in this game. It's supposed to be quite fast in the anime, but yeah, but I couldn't bring it close.
Oh, there it is.
Because if you'll notice, it has 250 hit points. So if anything looks at it the wrong way,
Just go grab
it'll
it
die.
in your hand and carry it over.
That would be a lot faster.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you got murked in the tutorial for Last Remnant last week.
Oh, well, that wasn't a mecha game.
Right, well, he said third-person strategy game.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I mean, do we have to quantify third person? Because I mean, I feel like aren't like most games in the third person, especially RPGs.
I saw a guy do a very interesting video on what a second-person game would look like.
Would that be like directly over the shoulder?
Well,
because Space Marine is like, I call it a third-person shooter, but Ben was our friend Ben was very adamant that it was a second-person or like a 1.5-person shooter.
oh,
Because of
okay.
like the degree to which the camera is like right up against you.
Well, no, in this game, he cited a game. Oh no, my stream broke. This guy cited a game called, I think, Driver San Francisco,
Okay,
where
that's a dragon.
it involves a driver who can sort of astrally project himself into other bodies.
Right.
And there's a scene.
Look how teeny the enemy robots are. Now that I'm not in danger of them blowing up the hapless NPCs.
Right.
And they're going to be even tinier, like next to Ben.
But there's apparently a scene in that game where normally you get a contract and you possess like some guy and then go kill the mark.
Look at how tiny it is. It's adorable.
But in this instance, you get your mark, and so you possess some guy, and you start chasing him, and
Where did you go?
flew away.
He just flew up into the
He
air
jumped
for no
away.
reason.
And so the twist is you get a mark that is yourself, and so you possess the guy and start chasing your own car. But your perspective is from inside the car, where your consciousness is, but you are controlling the car in front of you that you are looking at.
Alright.
So you control you control a character that you see but don't inhabit, as an AI tries to follow you while you control yourself remotely.
Those are words.
Yeah. Second person is backseat game. I'm looking at you, Abdul.
Oh, okay, so you guys are second person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
When I was testing this game out earlier, just to make sure it would work on stream, the fucking pathfinding was not this terrible.
Thomas wants to know if some of the pilots are aliens.
Let me see. Which series are in this game?
Your arm flew away. Oh, there it goes.
Well, it's a Rocket Punch. It's the Rocket Punch. It's the original Rocket Punch.
Is that fucking Mazinger?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
it's Mazinger Z. It's even got his theme song playing in the background.
Oh, God.
I mean, some of the pilots are like a lot of the bad guys are aliens, and then like there's like Razafon, which is a whole like weird thing. Godaner's in this game. I forget if there's any Gundam. Well, yeah, Gundam Seed, the worst Gundam, is in this game, and like I guess the coordinators would count as aliens.
Okay.
So yeah, aliens are in this game. Not like xenomorph aliens.
Oh, because he said that guy with the blue skin doesn't look like he's from Earth.
Oh yeah, well he's a bad guy. Yeah, well actually, I believe he's from the Mekana Empire, which are aliens who live inside the Earth.
Oh. I mean,
Yes.
sort of. Not really.
Well, they're an entirely different species of being
Yeah.
who live in the center of the Earth.
They're subterrans.
Exactly, yes. So they are. There's sub-aliens.
Yeah.
that counts as an alien. They're not humans, like, at all. They're an entirely different species, totally removed from us. They just, they live down instead of living up.
What was that thing? The line from Pacific Rim? It was something like, we always thought aliens would come from the stars. But we never looked below us. Wait a minute.
I need to rewatch Pacific Rim again. I haven't seen that in forever.
Wait, I'm on our account, but I can't unretract Crow's message.
Yeah, I can, oh, she might have taken it away or something.
Oh, okay. Ah, Subway happened. Yeah, Subway's pretty good.
It's really not.
No, you don't like it?
Not at all.
I think it's fine enough.
I mean, you're allowed to think that. It's free country.
Like, is it made of babies or something?
No, it just tastes like shit.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's just... It's fine. It's just the worst sandwich in history. That's all.
Okay.
It's okay if you like it. You're allowed to like garbage.
Yeah.
It just tastes like vomit. That's all.
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
One man's trash is another man's Subway. Yes, you're right.
Yeah. Let's see. I was... what did I have? I had... Oh yeah, I had the most 10 profitable mobile games of the year. And I was... number one I thought was going to make you happy. Because you were telling me that it's one of the less predatory games.
Are you talking about Fate?
Yeah, so it's a victory for
Yes.
less shitty business practices.
I mean, they have some shitty business practices, but it's not actually... They're only preying upon, like, people who are already, like, problem gamblers. Like, you don't need it. You don't need that shit to beat the game.
Yeah, yeah. But
Or even excel at the game. So, it's the best we can hope for.
yeah, but
Incidentally, this robot is Combattler V, which is the very first combining robot. By which I mean, well, it's the very first combining robot in, like, the Voltron kind of mold.
oh, okay.
It's like, it's like 5 small machines that combine into one big robot.
What, is there a different kind? I thought that was...
I mean, Mazinger Z is a robot who combines with his, like, control unit. So
Oh.
you
yeah.
could construe that as being a combining robot if you're, I guess, like, pedantic. But yeah, this is the first in the sense that most people will think of.
Okay.
It's kind of weird.
It's fucking foggy as shit.
Yeah, this is an air stage.
Oh, so you're just in a cloud.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just in the sky.
Like, did
But
you
it's
have
like-
to fight in the
But
cloud?
it's fucking destroying the frame rate.
I was gonna say, like, what? Was the bad guy hiding in here, or did you guys pick this?
Let me change the rendering style. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, that helps a bit.
Alright. Oh, they
Also-
give you a percentage of frame rate you're
Yeah,
getting?
that's
Okay.
Of course, this game isn't really focused on aerial combat, so there are like 0 animations for moving in the air. So
Oh, I see.
this isn't going to be very.
Do they just push forward in place?
Essentially,
Alright, well.
tell me when you can tell they're moving.
I mean, I see the background moving, so yeah, right. Quick, Alex, jump!
We're very slowly making our way over there.
But yeah, fucking... Of note, terrible shit like Clash of Clans is all the way down at number 8.
Really?
Yeah, which I was happy about,
I wonder if the bubble is finally bursting on that crap.
right? However, fucking Candy Crush still remains in number 3, above Pokemon Go.
I mean, they've got that old lady money.
Yeah, they've got that viewer money.
Yeah.
Anyway, fucking... Number 2 is Honor of Kings, and number 1 is Fate Grand Order.
Yeah.
So the least bad one is the winner.
Well, Fate Grand Order also did the Ereshkigal banner, which is like she's like a fan favorite. So that probably like caused a lot of people to dump their wallets on the table.
Oh, okay.
So that probably gave them gave them a big boost.
Man, I need Babylonia to hurry up and finish so I can watch that
You
shit.
could just watch it now.
No, it's not done!
Be a big boy.
No, my blue balls! My balls need to stay their normal color.
But you're missing all the good shit.
No.
There's a lot of good shit. It's
You know how hard it is to get blue out of balls?
it is high quality poop. The highest. It's got gill and it's got gill.
I've got no. I have more than enough railgun / index / accelerator to watch.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that. I keep meaning to watch that, but then like other shit happens.
Yeah, that's how it is. Fucking season 3 of Railgun. They're getting so much.
Oh, Justin says the full thing is on stream. Yeah, it basically is.
Huh, I didn't get the reference.
It's a Dark Souls.
Oh, okay.
You're fighting in like a big like empty like void.
So are you about to like combine up in here pretty soon or not yet?
No, he's already combined.
Oh, he is? Because I was gonna ask you. Oh, what is he combined with? But
Well, he's already made up the stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's got yo-yos.
Yeah, he fights the yo-yos. The Chodenji yo-yo.
And is he fighting a giant yo-yo guy?
It's a giant like spiky thing.
'Cause he has sort of.
So he's got like buzzsaw.
He's got discs.
But yeah, Combattler uses Chodenji energy, which is like electromagnetic shit.
Okay.
So he's got yo-yos, and he can also turn into like a train and like ram
Whoa.
into people. Because I mean, what else do you do with a giant robot?
Right.
He can also just like his big finishing attack is he like stuns the enemy with a big ball of electromagnetic energy, and then he like transforms into like a kind of a drill sort of thing, and he just like torpedoes into them. It's pretty cool.
Giga Drill Breaker.
It's Giga Drill Breaker is a reference to that. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah. Like he did the Giga Drill Breaker before it was cool.
Way before it was cool. Did I even tell you to move? It's hard to tell in this arena because of how fucking lackluster the just like he barely looks like he's moving.
No, look, I figured out how to tell. Okay, watch. You see that flame?
I mean, yeah, you can see the.
See how it's wiggling?
You can see the exhaust.
Oh, the exhaust is always on, but like I think it wiggles slightly when he's being propelled. Like,
I think he's like straightened up a bit more.
Wait, hold on. Don't rotate the camera. Yeah, see, that's moving. You have to use the other guys as a reference. See, they're moving, so you must be.
I mean, in theory, I've got to issue the commands separately.
Yeah.
So just because they're moving doesn't mean.
Oh, oh, you mean because they might be going? Oh shit.
Yeah, you gotta like find where these fuckers are hiding.
Oh, no, did you miss? Oh no, you just. Oh, it's a crab. Giant enemy crab. Oh, your buddy's coming. Okay. Like it's kind of a clusterfuck when you have allies attacking the dude too.
It's a bit better when you have some more like diverse. When you don't just have like 3 melee guys. And like they seem to have better rules established for like placement when they're on the ground. In the air, it kind of just seems like anything goes, so they all end up like stacking on top of each other.
Yeah, and bumping into each other. Do you have any y-axis? Do you have any vertical movement here?
I don't believe so.
Oh, okay. So you're just con.
I've only actually, I actually haven't made it to the stage proper yet, because this is my first time playing the stage. Because I have Scramble Commander 1, and I got pretty far in that game even though like there's like no resources for it, but I got stuck towards the end.
Okay.
There's a stage where like the 3 Evangelion units all like go berserk at the same time.
Oh shit.
And you've got to fight them, and it's like really fucking hard. And I don't know if there's like mechanics, like game mechanics I just wasn't aware of because I can't read anything. But yeah, I've like a million times I couldn't beat that stage.
Okay, here's how you do it. Just run away for 5 minutes and their battery will run out.
No, they have the S2 organs.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh well, shit.
So that's the problem. Otherwise, that's probably what you would have just done like in storyline.
Yeah.
No, they're fucking cheaters.
Oh, okay, never mind. They're fucking. They got their Deus Ex Machina organ.
Well, thankfully, Justin, I can't really go the wrong way because I just have to comb like this entire area. It looks like, and find
just
like
find the
find
fuckers.
like where the enemies might be hiding.
Yeah, this is really bad. They should have like a buoy or something.
Well, normally when I'm assuming like for story reasons, the fog is like interfering with your scanners and shit.
Oh, okay.
But normally you get checkpoints to tell you where to go.
Okay,
And-
now it's really hard to tell because you're both going,
Right.
so it looks like you're both just standing still.
Yeah, normally you get checkpoints, and like when you get close enough, you're clued in that enemies exist because you get like a red marker
Yeah.
on your map.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. Like just telling you that enemies are there, but you don't know what they are until you actually get sight on them.
I like this music. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, Super Wars is also pretty good. I don't think this is from any particular robot anime. I think they just made like an 80s like giant robot like style like song. It's very fitting for stuff like Majin Buu.
I just realized that that robot is being very anime and holding one sword back and one sword forward.
Well,
Which is
they're
cool.
I mean, they're like kunai.
Oh, okay.
It's the Twin Lancer, I think it's called. It's like two little knives, and they can like stick them together. And
I was gonna say, I hope you can smack it together
Yes,
like
yes, you
Pit. Okay.
It's not as cool as the yo-yos. IMHO.
Imagine having crazy shit like a radar. Seriously.
Well, you do normally. It's just that presumably there's like Minovsky particles or something that are disrupting your radar.
When is Kaith gonna pop up? Do you know who that is?
I don't know who Kaith is.
Yeah.
Oh, Koth.
Oh, sorry.
That's a character. I need to stop taking cues from you. Koth is one of the serpents, the primordial serpents from Dark Souls.
Oh, alright.
You should know that, Evan. Everybody knows who Koth is.
I know, right? I almost...
What an idiot.
Yeah, I still have not mustered up the energy to try Code Vein just because I know good grinding is there.
Have you catched up? Catched up? Oh, I'm banning this joke.
Oh, mustard! Okay. I see what you did. I was like, wait, what, gotta catch them all?
I was trying to do a thing. I'm still waiting for Abdul to tell me it sucks.
Yeah, Abdul must be asleep like Yuka.
Well, he got sick or something, and he wasn't able to play it for a long time.
Oh, okay.
And he's never piped in to mention his opinion since then. So I'm not sure what he actually feels about it. But yeah, I ended up kind of hating it. But like everybody I talked to was like, "What are you talking about? It's great. All the crappy shit is awesome."
Crows,
I love crappy games.
don't worry. Crows, you're not a fatty. You're thick.
So I was gonna say earlier that I did not have food, earlier today. So I ran down to the market, and I was gonna buy some real food, but CVS had had bags of like pizza rolls, and it was like $3 for $9. It was like $3 for $9.
Oh, nice.
It's like,
Gotta do it.
okay.
Yeah,
So
gotta do it.
I bought a shitload of pizza rolls.
It's like every time I go to Smart and Final for very specific things, but then they always have the giant thing of Hot Pockets or
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
taquitos or whatever.
Like, what can I do? It's too good of a deal.
Yeah. Also, I've finally. Do you remember? I don't know how long ago, but I sent you the picture that my 7-Eleven had gotten an Orange Bang machine.
No, I don't believe you sent that to me.
Okay, well, it's taken like a year, but I think that maybe I finally might have drank enough Orange Bang.
Like you don't want any more.
For now. Yeah, like, I went into the 7-Eleven.
Impossible.
Yeah, and normally, I mean, you know how it is. Normally you go into a place and it has Orange Bang, and you go, oh shit, Orange Bang, and you get it. Right? And I did that every single time I went into my 7-Eleven, but I went in this last time, and I went, oh shit, it's Orange Bang? And I was like, I don't know. So, I have been saturated. I need time to process.
Evan, you're drinking wrong.
No, if I drank, it was my body telling me I'd hit critical mass. If I drank one more Orange Bang, I would have fully turned Mexican.
You failed me.
Yeah.
What's wrong with being Mexican?
I need to maintain my blackness.
What's wrong with being Mexican, dude? You can be like Miles Morales. You can be Blaxican.
Oh yeah, that's right, huh? I like him.
I don't.
No?
I mean, I like him. I just don't like Marvel pretending he's a Mexican superhero.
Oh well, I don't. Yeah.
He's fucking not. But he's always on the list of like top 10 Mexican superheroes.
Oh.
There's only like 5.
I mean, I like Blue Beetle, and he says funny things sometimes. And
Blue Beetle's legitimately fantastic.
yeah, that's my only criteria. I like technology Blue Beetle better than Magic Blue Beetle though.
Now, Kairos doesn't know what Orange Bang is.
Well,
White people, am I right?
right.
So have you ever had an Orange Julius Kairos? It's basically that.
Oh, okay. Except it contains vitamin C, and the C is in quotation marks.
No, it's vitamin C, S-I. Yeah. You know, in Spanish.
Oh, they're just show the quotation marks are like to show it's phonetic, right?
Yeah.
So it's just C. The Americans, they know
Does
C.
it have vitamin? Yes. Yes, it does. Now, Orange Bang is a drink, which it's kind of like a slushy, and it's like flavored with different kinds of fruit. I mean, they have different.
Yeah.
Orange Bang is the brand name, even though there's like a strawberry one.
Yeah,
and so
yeah.
forth. I think I've only ever seen the strawberry and the orange ones. So I don't kind of think that I don't actually know if there are more.
Well, the machine that several also Yuka, am I in trouble? Rose thinks I'm in trouble. The machine at my 7-Eleven.
Evan, you don't get to ask the girl if you're in trouble.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You're supposed to know.
So the machine at the 7-Eleven, it's a 3-parter, and it has Orange Bang with vitamin C, and then it has Jamaica, and then it has like Ole Horchata, and then Oye or Oje. It's O-J-E.
Oy.
Oye, yeah, Oye or Oye.
Not oye.
Okay.
Oye.
Oye. It has that kind of Jamaica and Ole Horchata. So.
Oh, so this is.
Oh, that's what happened.
So this robot is from a series called Gold Downer, and Gold Downer is very infamous because 99.9% of the girls in the show are incredibly stacked
Okay.
and very like mobile in that regard.
Yeah.
And even some of the robots have boobs that bounce around.
Oh. Well, I was gonna say that the bigger the boobs on the robot, the more missiles you can store in there.
The Russian robot has ginormous titties, and they bounce extremely like freely for something that's supposed to be
Okay.
made of metal.
Okay. But I mean, that one clearly has doors for to open for the missiles there, right?
No, there are no missiles.
Okay.
There are no missiles. It's like where they store like the power core or something, because that unit, the Oxer, is the power power unit for Danner, the blue robot. So they combine together into Gold Downer.
Oh.
So she's gonna go inside of him.
So it's like OG Vandred.
Basically.
I love that show.
I mean, that's actually not a terrible way to describe it. All the robots in Go Downer work using the twin drive system, where you basically put all the impressive hardware in one robot and the expensive power supply in the other robot.
Oh,
And you
okay.
combine them together, so you basically get a big old like super robot. So yeah.
Okay, no, I'm not in trouble. She resents the fact that I said she was sleeping after she came to watch the show.
Oh, I mean, she was.
Yeah. Probably woke back up again.
I mean, I wouldn't tell people things like that. Tell people things like that about my girlfriend. You do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. See, the pink under boob, the boob support is extra plating to protect the power source for the pilot.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And then there is there's an upgraded unit called the Neo Oxen, which has an even more powerful unit, but it does not have bigger boobs.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you'd think it would, you'd think that they'd use that to bring out like a robot that had even bigger titties.
Yeah.
But no, surprisingly, it looks exactly the same. It's just like red.
Okay. Man, if there was a female Evangelion, it would totally have bouncy boobs.
I mean, Go Downer is pretty much like what Evangelion would be if there was like way more fan service with not underage girls.
Hey,
there is the one underage girl, but she does not have the titties.
Okay.
She's like the only girl in the entire universe who does not have the titties. Even like at the end of the show when it shows like a time skip in the future and she's grown up.
Oh, okay.
She still does not have the titties. I think that might have been like a mandate or something. Also, my team gets it.
Look, I mean, Asuka's 40. She's like 45 years old in the reboot.
You can tell yourself.
I mean, she is. You know, there's body types of all kinds. You know, some people are small, some people are thick.
Some people just look like 13-year-olds for the entire life.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
super convenient for marketing.
Yeah, they don't like her because they're pedos. She's of age, and they're not discriminating.
Look, the proper way to do that is what they did with Yoko, where they made her look super hot, you know, and then it turns out that she's like 13.
Oh, I see.
Because then, you know, respectable individuals can just kind of quietly ignore that, you know, very inconvenient.
Yeah.
You know,
it's like, no, Mr. FBI agent, I thought she was 18.
Exactly. Like, you wouldn't look at her and assume she was like 13. And then they fix it, you know, because after the time skip, she's of age and she has even more.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So all's well that ends well.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I need to check out the waifu bot's butt because people are saying it's nice. Oh, it is not bad actually. It's got some junk in El Tronco. It's diversity. Yeah.
It's actually quite diverse. The Russian robot team is a like very loving like BDSM couple, and there's even like a lesbian couple that pilots like I think they might be I think they're the American team.
Oh, cool. Do their robots combine by like scissoring in the middle? And then
they have a weird one that I don't think actually turns into. It's been a while since I've seen the show. I think theirs is like a very non-standard, like not humanoid kind of design.
Okay.
And as I recall, the English team is an ancestral couple.
Oh shit, bro! Now that's inclusive.
You don't think they're gonna go that far, but they
dude.
do.
Okay.
And I just remembered because there's a whole plot thing in like the second part of the show where they run into trouble because there's like this disease that's being spread by the aliens they're fighting that only infects men.
Yeah.
And like when they get too angry, you know, like say if you have to keep fighting in giant robot battles all the goddamn time,
yeah,
you know, eventually like it drives them insane and they like, you know, they die in extreme situations.
Oh shit.
So the Russian guy turns out to be immune to it because he's the sub in their BDSM relationship.
Oh.
So he's so submissive that he doesn't get worked up enough.
Oh, that's cool.
But in the lesbian couple, the lead gets affected by it even though she's a woman and doesn't have testosterone.
Oh, no.
Because of how aggressive she is.
She wears the pants in
I'm
their
pretty sure that's an actual plot.
That's so cool. That's pretty legit.
Go Down is really great. I like it a lot.
Freaking, oh, God. You reminded me of...
It literally has junk in the trunk, Justin. Because it's made of scrap.
You reminded me of... oh, yeah, I remember. I was reading this... So Reddit has these Ask Reddit threads.
Yeah.
Where you put a weird question that you don't normally get to ask. Right? And so the question... You reminded me of it with the English incest couple. The question was, okay, anyone who engaged in incest, like, what happened and did it change your life? And the first reply was somebody who did it with their first cousin, right? Or like your cousin is technically like inbounds, I think, yeah. Or is it your second cousin?
I think first cut. It depends where you are in the country. Societally, I know they still frown on first cousin, but I believe like second cousin is more acceptable both societally and in some cases legally.
But legally, I thought it was first cousin here.
I'm not.
I'm not sure.
You're more well versed in incest laws than I am.
Yeah, no.
I know. Like I think Teddy Roosevelt was the one who was married to his like second cousin.
Okay, but because most of the threads that responded, they said, "Oh yeah, slept with my first cousin."
I mean, I don't think many people are really geared up to actually sleep with their brother or sister.
Well, here's the thing.
As much as porn is.
Here's the story. Okay, so the first guy said, "Oh, slept with first cousin," and I was like, "Okay, it's technically illegal, whatever." And then the next like 5 people were like, "Yeah, first cousin," or like step sister, so like no blood, you know. And so I was like, "Okay, fine." So nobody's gonna admit to incest on here.
Why would they?
It's all just gonna be like it's gonna be technically inbounds that maybe you can be a little like you, right? But then around the 6th or 7th one, this chick is just like yes, I have engaged in incest. My brother and I do it almost daily. You know, at first I just wanted to get laid. But it turned into a relationship. We now have 2 kids. They are happy and healthy. It changed my life for the better.
And the FBI is on the way.
Yeah, right. The FBI is tracing your IP. And then it went back to a bunch of cousins and half-siblings. But then there was one more person where it was like, not a brother, but it was I forget. Some other one that was too close. But yeah, a couple of people just went on there and were like, yeah, I did. It's cool. But so that's surprising because after the first ones were all like cousin, I was like, okay, this is going to be the whole thread. Whatever. And I just had it on in the background like while I was driving.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't have expected it to take that.
Yeah, because it's text-to-speech. So I had it on the background while I was driving. And then, you know, the one is like...
So you have like your robot like reading you?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. The video is just the robot reading. And so I was like, it was like, yeah, I slept with my first cousin. Blah, blah. In the robot voice, right? But then I'm driving and it just all of a sudden goes, yes, I slept with my brother. I do it every day. I was like, what? And I like kind of hit the brakes because I like, wasn't expecting that. Yeah. But, you know, some people do it. And some people don't get inbred babies.
I've read that the chance of it happening is actually like way lower than you would think.
Yeah.
I believe it takes like multiple generations of inbreeding
of incest,
for there to be a significant chance of getting like, you know, a mutant baby.
Yeah, I think
and that normally like it's not actually much higher than say like your usual like chance of getting like some kind of deformity.
Like generation 3 or 4 maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a whole thing in there. That's cool. Can you like attack the bottom?
Well, no, we're defending it.
Oh.
So we don't want to. We don't want to.
Oh, okay.
But there is an underwater robot.
Yeah, I think like I think the Egyptians had problems because, you know, the pharaoh was a demigod, so
he got stuck.
So like they only wanted to marry their sisters or brothers to keep the godliness.
Well, yeah, it's gross if you.
Yeah, they couldn't sleep with one of the unwashed mortals, so they had to inbreed for the purity of their deityness, or their godhood.
Look, Zeus didn't have a problem.
Yeah, pretty much.
Are you better? Are you saying you're better than Zeus?
Yeah.
I think not. Fuck you, buddy.
Explain mom incest. I don't get how people find the idea of cucking your father weird. Yeah, I mean, unless it's Stacy's mom who's got it going on.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's
so I mean, if you're Stacy, like apparently, you know, it's totally justified. For you to hit.
But here's the thing. Okay, I saw this YouTube video, right? And it was this mom It was titled "My Relationship with My Son," and in the thumbnail, it was this mom who had obviously had her son when she was 5 or something.
Jesus Christ.
Because she was hot as hell. Like, this fine-ass lady looks like one of those 20-something Twitch thought, girls. Right? She's super fine, wearing tiny little tank tops, and the video's like, my relationship with my son. And all the comments were something along the lines of, man, after I clicked on this video, I was so disappointed. Because the video was just her actual relationship being a good mom to her son. It's like, we're going to get some milkshakes, and I'm taking him to practice, and
There's
whatever.
no, juicy, details.
Yeah, there's no...
Oh, sorry it wasn't a fucking nightmare.
Yeah. But yeah, it was actual MILF. Not like the sort of... Not like MILF where... It's a handsome older lady,
Not like the milk that's been left out the fridge.
Yeah. It's not like your one neighbor who used to be up in here. Who she was like, she was a handsome older lady, and I could hit it, right? But this one was like, you look at her and it's like she just turned 18 and was starting her Instagram modeling. She was like that kind of fine.
This part is fucking hell. Because that thing is floating up there, and none of my guys can figure out how to...
So you can't fly, underwater?
One of these...
Can you attack while jumping?
Let's see. I think this one's snipe. One of these I can just set them and just do the attacks. And they're all just kind of
So you straight up can't attack mid-jump?
I mean, I can take over.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
You're doing it. How does that shit fly?
Well, it's swimming.
Oh, but we can't swim.
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we probably could, but the game engine doesn't accommodate.
There we go.
There, okay.
Oh, no!
You bastard!
He knew he was safe with it. Yeah, Justin, not a Terra Strong MILF.
He wasn't safe enough.
It's not Terra Strong MILF, it's Twitch Thought MILF.
Is Terra... I haven't seen Terra Strong in forever.
Yeah, Terra's handsome...
Is she still hot?
She's a handsome older lady. She's in the same category as your neighbor was. To me, anyway.
My neighbor or this other person?
No, the Japanese lady that used to rent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, how did we get on this weird? I don't think I've ever had a... I totally forgot about that woman.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. That was weird.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't clear. But yeah, not Terra Strong. If you go on Twitch, it's like one of those chicks that's transitioning from Instagram to Twitch for the money.
I mean, most of Terra Strong's fan base wants to bone her pony self anyway.
Yeah, or Juliet Starling. What was the Lollipop Chainsaw?
Probably.
Was it the Starling family? Who was the zombie slayers?
I have never given a shit about lollipops.
Oh, okay.
Cannot tell you. Alright, so I think we're done with this for the moment, but it's Ramble Commander. I think it's pretty good. Aside from all the problems, of which there are quite a few. But it's a cool concept, and I wish Banpresto would revisit this.
Maybe
they will in the future.
New one.
The PS4 could probably do something really cool with this kind of gameplay now.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll be switching to something else now.
Alright.
So we'll see
Keep it here, we'll be right back.
See you guys in a few.